apologize for the technical difficulties, but we are back. 9:28 to go in the first quarter. Santa Fe just jumped offside for the second time of this drive, and it's 1st and goal at the 2.
Let's see what this vaunted defense of Santa Fe can do here.
Out of the gun, Alexander West on 1st down and goal. And he will pass, and West will fire to the back of the end zone. It's picked off! Intercepted by, I believe that's a non-start. Nope, that's Frank Flores, the corner. And what a huge turnover and turn of events for the Gorillas.
Frank Flores out of Pittsburgh, University of Pittsburgh. He baited that throw all the way as he trailed the receiver in the end zone. And I kind of saw that coming. I'm just like, don't throw it, don't throw it. Bingo, bango, bongo. Interception.
A huge play, huge turn of events. 1st and 10 at the 20. Hand off to Montoya. Surprised he got the ball after the fumble. No gain, and they're going to go no huddle. 2nd and 10. And with 2 receivers to the left, Garcia's going to pass for the first time today. And Nick T. Quick makes a one-handed grab. 7-yard gain, 3rd and 3. Huge momentum shift possibly there. Garcia back to pass. Garcia fires down the field. The pass is caught. Broken tackle. Ulysses Mora, 30, 25, and tackle to the 21-yard line. Still no huddle for Santa Fe.
Well, these tight ends have come to play today, haven't they?
All coming off of the Frank Flores interception. He had 4 in the regular season. 1st and 10 at the 21. Garcia finally gets up to the line after the long completion of Mora. Back to pass, Garcia flips it outside Montoya. And Montoya picked up 2, and they're still going to run the no huddle.
Whew, I'm getting tired.
2nd and 8 at the 19. Santa Fe just like that into the red zone after all the momentum was on the side of the Pride. Garcia back to pass, and he flips it down the middle of the field. There's a penalty marker. That's going to be pass interference on Tallahassee and will result in a 1st down. And boy, it's like the lights going out in the Super Bowl. All of a sudden, Santa Fe has some life.
Number 93.
Well, Santa Fe's never to be counted out. That's for sure, because one thing they have is their defense. Their defense will keep them in games even when their offense runs off the rail.
First down, goal to go for Santa Fe at the 9. Tallahassee struck quickly on their opening drive of the game, a touchdown pass to Asante Dolman. And we're threatening again after forcing a fumble. We're about to make it 14-0, 2 yards away from doing so, and now it could be 7-7. Garcia back to pass, swings it outside to Bosco. That pass is tipped. Oh, it's incomplete. I thought he might have picked it off.
I did too.
And they said he was out of bounds. Dangerous throw there from Garcia. 2nd and goal. Handoff Montoya. He hurdles a defender. Inside the 5. Isaac Montoya. Touchdown Santa Fe.
Wow. Wow, man.
Welcome to the semifinals.
Woo. Fireworks today, baby. Fireworks.
Look at this run from Montoya here. He just leaps right over Floyd Lee and his own blocker. And just gets right in the end zone. And weren't we just 3 minutes ago just stunned at what was happening to Santa Fe?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it looked like Tallahassee was about to put one nail in the coffin, not the complete coffin, but one nail in the coffin, and then boom, interception, and Santa Fe answers just so quickly. My head's still swimming.
Frank Flores, they're going to build a statue for him, picking off Alexander West in the end zone. That kick is good, so both teams have a touchdown. Both teams have a turnover, and it's 7-7 here in the opening 5 minutes of this first semifinal.
But isn't that what we were saying earlier when Tallahassee went up 7-0, that West may have gained some confidence from some of the throws that he was making? Right. Well, I think maybe he got a little overconfident down there in the red zone.
So Santa Fe will kick it away, 7-7, Tallahassee. And the Gorillas all squared up. Pride on the return, past the 25 up to the 31. Decent return there. It'll be First and 10 for the Pride.
By the way, while I have a chance, I must say, these are some beautiful uniforms that both teams have. I just think they're exquisite. I mean, really good job by the owners in the design.
So West comes back up to the line. Both these quarterbacks had interception problems this season. Garcia threw 20, West had 17. First and 10 at the 31. West with 4 receivers, back to pass, and West is pressured and will be thrown down, a 7-yard loss. Greg, isn't Tallahassee the one that's supposed to get the sacks?
Yeah, I mean, that's their modus operandi. I mean, their guy, Ebenezer Taylor, I mean, he led the league in sacks, but who is that? That's number 94. I think he's a non-star. And he tried, slung him like a sack of potatoes.
Second down, 17, following the sack. 99 yards and a pick for Alexander West so far in this one, along with a touchdown pass. Busy stat line, 4 receivers, 3 to the left, all off the line of scrimmage. West with an empty backfield, 5 in the box for Santa Fe. Back to pass against the 4-man rush. West swings it over the middle. That pass is incomplete. Interesting defense there as everyone's sort of converged on the middle of the field while they blitzed a linebacker up the middle.
Yeah. I mean, this defense that Santa Fe runs, I'll be honest with you, I can't get a handle on it because they kind of run so many different things. They'll blitz, they'll stunt, and then it's almost like everybody's back in coverage. So they are hard to get a handle on.
You're watching the SFL semifinals on Twitch.tv. Alongside Greg Morris, I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. West back to pass on a 3rd and long. West has to get it away, does just in time. That pass off the hands of the intended receiver, and that ball bounced about 10 yards down the field. Calvin Kidd can't handle it, and
that was a rocket shot there.
My goodness, Tallahassee goes 3 and out, and they'll have to punt.
Yeah, that was a rocket shot, and it looked like it might have been some kind of hybrid man zone from Santa Fe as they sent one linebacker from the right side blitzing. So, is this everything you expected so far?
Everything we expected so far. I just can't believe that that's what the hometown fans can do for you, to light a fire under you. You make one big play in the end zone, and Santa Fe looks like a completely different team.
Well, I think they finally woke up. I think they were kind of sleepwalking initially, and that's not to take anything away from Tallahassee's initial drive. But I think now they have the battle has been joined, as it were.
And obviously, I think Santa Fe naturally comes into the game with a little bit more pressure on their shoulders. It helps that both teams are expansion teams. I mean, they got nothing to lose. It's the first time they've been here. Ignorance is bliss, but, you know, playing in front of your fans, you want to get that victory. Back to pass, and Garcia flips it out one. Bosco, he was out of bounds. Bosco does not have a catch here in the first quarter. Second down.
I don't think that's going to hold up. That's going to change before the day is done.
Second down, 10 at the 44-yard line.
Second and 10.
We'd like to remind you that Monday's semifinal, DC and Louisville, 6:15 p.m. Central. Excuse me, 5:15 p.m. Central, 6:15 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Sim Football Network on Twitch. Garcia flips it outside Montoya. That's the fullback, and that's a 2-yard loss. And the big boy doesn't really know how to run that well. Holtz with the catch.
Yeah, Daniel Garcia, he's an Oregon Duck, 6'4", 234 pounds, and just has a beautiful arm with a nice touch. Not the strongest arm in the league, but a nice touch on it.
Third down, 12 at the 42. 3 receivers. Garcia out of the gun. Back to pass. Garcia steps up the pocket. Fires. Oh, dangerous pass. Darian McCormick knocks it away. And it's going to be 4th down. And, boy, this game is like anything you can do, I can do better at this point.
Oh, yeah. Darian McCormick out of Georgia. Cornerback, 6'3", 204 pounds. And I think what's happening now is that both teams have settled in, and now we're about to see some good old-fashioned smash-mouth defensive football.
McCormick is the second McCormick in SFL history. Argyle McCormick, defensive lineman, used to play for Oklahoma City, now retired.
Oh.
That was your fun fact of the day.
Yeah, it is. I didn't know that.
Punt is away. And Tallahassee will return from the 22-yard line up to just the 24. But the Pride sort of pull a Santa Fe. They halt the momentum of the Gorillas when Santa Fe really could have started to take control of this game.
Yeah, and somehow Tallahassee has to get back on the roll that they had with their initial drive.
1st and 10 at the 24. How are we sounding, everybody? 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers, back to pass Alexander West, and West will fire it down the middle. Wide open, Jordan Jennings, and boy, was Santa Fe playing a cover 24 there? What? They were way back there.
I think they're going to allow them to dig those short passes underneath. I think they're trying to avoid that long pass that Dolman caught earlier for the touchdown.
2nd down, 3 yards to go at the 21. 5:22 to go in the 1st quarter. Jennings active very early. 3 catches. Dwayne Lane's got a 1st down, and Lane doubled up by Carlo Montero and company. But the Pride will move the chains. It's 1st down. So Tallahassee scored on the opening possession. A touchdown pass from Alexander West to Asante Dolman. Then Santa Fe, after fumbling and getting an interception of their own, drove down the field, and Isaac Montoya got in the end zone to tie the game. West back to pass. Over the middle, that pass is caught. Alexander West finding the holes to Jordan Jennings, and Jordan Jennings is finding the open space.
Yeah, Jordan Jennings now, he can make a home for himself on those passes all day long across the middle. In their 2 previous games, I believe Jennings, as I was saying earlier, he had a total of 20 catches between the 2 games. So we're going to see a lot of him today.
3 receivers, 2 to the right side. Back to pass, Alexander West swings it outside to Lane. Lane past midfield, and got 3. Nice rapid tackle by Frank Flores, who's having a stellar game so far.
Look for West here pretty soon to try to regain some of that confidence he had earlier. I think he's probably going to try to sneak it deep here in a little bit.
And Dolman has been silent since his another big pass got him inside the 10-yard line. Back to pass West. West back to throw, and he'll fire it down the middle again. That pass caught by Jennings on a quick little slant. Now 5 grabs in the 1st quarter for 59 yards.
Yeah, but he keep that up, and he's going to get up, and his head still going to be on the ground.
3rd down, 3, and Sprawling in the National Field fired up. It's rocking right now after a slow start. West out of the shotgun, 2 receivers left side, back to pass. West has time, hit as he throw, that pass is incomplete. The pressure affected West throw to a tight end who was semi-open. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, that was some serious pressure from that defense then. So I think you're going to see both defenses wrap it up. And it helps that Santa Fe's crowd they're definitely into this game.
Tallahassee will punt it away, try to flip the field position battle with 3:27 to go in the 1st quarter. You're watching the SFL semifinals. Number 3 Tallahassee, number 2 Santa Fe. Live from Mexico. It is an absolute perfect day as that's going to go into the end zone. 68 degrees, partly cloudy skies, 6-mile-an-hour wind here in Mexico City. I mean, we got the windows open in the press box and everything. It's just gorgeous out here today.
Oh, yeah. I'm sitting here eating my carnitas. Oh, they are so tasty.
1st and 10.
Aren't those full of calories?
Look at me. Do I look like I'm worried about calories?
So true. Well, that was a little much. I'm sorry. It's semi-true. 1st and 10 at the 20. Back to pass. Garcia. And Garcia fires down the middle. Wide open is Juan Bosco. You said it wasn't going to hold. It certainly did not. 17-yard pickup. 1st down. Gorillas with the roar of Sprawling.
Juan Bosco, man. I mean, he's Garcia's go-to guy. And 9 times out of 10, if he's one-on-one with a defender, he's going to be open. It's just a matter of Garcia getting him the ball.
Juan Bosco, 80 catches, 1,127 yards, 7 touchdowns this season, an average of a whopping 140.9 yards per game. 1st and 10 at the 37, back to pass Garcia. Garcia's pressured. He flips it outside. That pass is knocked away again. Darian McCormick in pressure or in coverage on Jenkins. And the pressure for the first time today got to Daniel Garcia. It didn't result in a sack, Greg, but those type of pressure plays to cause a little nerve to be hit on Daniel Garcia are always important.
Sometimes those pressures are better than sacks because, I mean, pressures lead to interceptions. Knockdowns are interceptions. And so if you can get enough pressure and get that quarterback to thinking about that defensive rush, then, hey, look out. Could be 6 going back to the house, or at the very least, an interception.
And Darian McCormick's had his shot at a couple. He already has a pick 6 this year against Baltimore. Back to pass. Garcia looking. He floats it short. That pass is caught by Mora. That is a pickup of about 8 on the play. 3rd down and 7 at the 40. And actually, it was only 2nd and 10. That's a game of 4. I don't know where I got the 2nd and 15 from.
Oh, you feeling bad about my calories.
I don't know how that translates, but I'm just going to let it go. 3rd and 7 at the 40. Garcia back to pass. Garcia fires right side. Nick Quick's going to turn the corner. He does. First down. Gorillas to the 48-yard line. A precise route from the Quick Master.
That's Mr. White Rice. They named him that after Jerry Rice because he just studied Jerry Rice and finally got those routes down. I mean, he is, except looking like Rice, his pass routes and everything, I mean, he's got it down to a science. And that's what Garcia needs to do, incorporate him more in the game plan today.
Quick's in the slot right now, 1st and 10 at the 48. Quick really struggled a couple of weeks ago when they faced the Pride and lost on the road 27-17. Montoya in the backfield. He gets his first carry in a while, and Montoya picks up nada, 2nd and 10.
Nada?
Yeah.
What's nada?
Nada. Nothing.
Oh, I thought there was some kind of food or something.
You're pulling a Peter O'Keefe today, man. You gotta keep these food thoughts to yourself.
I'm a foodie.
2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Garcia. And Garcia will drop the throw. Garcia fires deep and way overthrew the intended receiver. Good coverage down the field. It's almost better that he overthrew it, and it's 3rd and 10.
Was that him being off base with the receiver? They didn't have communication because it didn't look like he had very much pressure then.
They're down and 10, just an ill-advised throw there from Garcia. When Garcia plays well, Santa Fe wins.
Oh yeah.
When he doesn't play well,
they lose.
Things get interesting. It's interesting, and we'll get into this more as the day goes along. On 3rd down and 10, Garcia, deep ball, incomplete. What a
bam!
Hit! Ivan Mixon a smackdown on Nick T. Quick, and it's 4th and 10. Biggest hit of the day so far.
Nick T. Quick got up and said, "Ow,
mama." Both Daniel Garcia and Alexander West have identical quarterback efficiency ratings, 86.1, and their yardage is about 200 yards off. Touchdown to interception ratio, just 1 touchdown off. So, in comparison, Santa Fe's got to feel okay because Garcia's a bronze, West is a gold. West has to play better.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, and trust me, we've seen him play. We know he can play better.
Yeah, and earlier in this game.
Oh yeah. So it's just a matter of him stringing a few of those series together. And he, like I said, he's very capable, and I have no doubt we'll see some of that today.
1st and 10 of the 16. 3 receivers. West out of the gun. Semifinal here on the Sim Football Network on Twitch. Tallahassee and Santa Fe all square at 7. Offside again for Santa Fe. That's their 3rd. And an open man is Kelvin Kidd. He got 7. It'll be interesting to see if they go 1st and 5 or 2nd and 3 here. And they're going to go
number 94.
1st and 5 and take the penalty.
Penalty. Repeat, 1st down.
That's something else that's interesting. If West can get Kidd involved in the deeper routes. I mean, that's not his forte, but if he could get him involved in the deeper routes, that would also open it up more for Dolman. You know what I mean? And so far as getting that middle open.
5 catches, 59 yards on 5 targets for Jordan Jennings. He has been Nothing short of spectacular. On pace for a 200-yard performance. 3 receivers, West back to pass as the first quarter winds down. Swings it outside. Perfect pass to Kidd. Kidd turns it up the field to the 36-yard line. 15-yard gain. And another Tallahassee pride. First down. And Asante Dolman is hurt.
Oh.
And Kelvin Kidd is calling the trainers out there.
That does not look good. That doesn't look good at all.
Let's see if we can see what happened. He's fighting over the middle. He just pulled up. You're hoping that that's just a cramp.
Looks like he pulled up lane. Could be a hammy.
Oh, that would be a big loss for Tallahassee.
Huge loss. Although Tallahassee does use their non-star tight end, and I think they use him quite well. So they won't be totally out of the water. 1st and
10 at the 36. As long as Jordan Jennings keeps playing like he has, they could be okay. West back to pass without Dolman in the game, and West fires down the middle of the field. That pass is caught. First down to the 46, a 10-yard pickup. And that is Albright with the catch. Another Tallahassee first down.
Albright, the best, in my opinion, the best non-star wide receiver in the game.
150 yards and a touchdown. West 94 quarterback rating. Has had a pretty decent first quarter, just that one bad throw. And as the first quarter comes to a close, Alexander West passing the middle in. And Tallahassee clearly is looking to exploit the middle of Santa Fe's defense. And we'll get into more of that when we come back. End of the first quarter. Your score: Santa Fe 7, Tallahassee 7. This is the SFL semifinals. First matchup right here on the Sim Football Network on Twitch.
Their home stadium rocks. DC's defense has come up huge. Who will be playing for it all? Football video games for 25 years have failed to bring you a total game day experience. The SFL believes it's been too long a wait. In 2016, a total game day experience arrives. If you love sim football, you'll never want to miss another SFL night again. Multiple games at the same time, more games per season, no more bye weeks. In-game highlights from around the league will keep you engaged. Our league-produced halftime show will catch you up on what you've missed. Customization of your complete roster gives each team a unique brand. An extra star or two won't hurt either. A new league website brings fans the incredible detail of the SFL to the forefront. Play-by-play 3 nights a week in prime time? You got it! The SFL is partnering with PX1 Sports, bringing Irvine to epic Madden matchups starting in September. Mark your calendars. Sunday, September 27th, 5 p.m. Eastern. The SFL Championship will feature a 4-man commentating crew. It's time to hype next level sim. Our doors are now open. Be the player, be the coach, be the owner, be the league, be the drama. Grab a seat.
start of the second quarter here from Spalding International Field. Tallahassee 7, Santa Fe 7. A beautiful day for a semifinal contest. Back here in Santa Fe, and Tallahassee faces 2nd and 2 at the Gorilla 46. And Alexander West is out of the shotgun. Back to pass, West fires short, pass caught. That's the tight end that we're all talking about with Asante Dolman out. 1st and 10 to the 40, that's Gibbs.
I think Tallahassee runs 2 tight ends. Gibbs is one, well, non-star tight ends. Gibbs is one, and I think they have another one, number 82, I believe.
First and 10 at the Santa Fe 40, Tallahassee on the move. Hand off to Dwayne Lane, and Lane's got a first down, or excuse me, got a 4. I got a little bit ahead of myself there. I thought the blue line was the yellow line and freaked out there for a minute. That's a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, Dwayne Lane is one of the few players in the SFL that didn't attend college. He came straight from the streets, baby, with that street cred. But he is an athletically gifted guy. He's got speed to burn.
2nd down, 6 yards to go, 10:57 to go first half. Alongside Greg Morris, I'm Cameron Irvine. The SFL semifinals are on your whatever you're watching us on. That pass is caught. First down to the 23. That's Gibbs again. And boy, it's like Asante Dolman never even left.
Yeah, Gibbs is a good non-star tight end. He's not exceptional, but insofar as the passes that West is throwing and what he's asking him to do, he's very capable of carrying that out for him today.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. Tallahassee on the move. West back to pass. This has been a good drive for West so far. Check down Lane. Wrong way, buddy. That's a 1-yard loss.
That's one of those, I heard footsteps run. Oh, we had a little altercation there on the field. I couldn't make out who the players were, but they had a little disagreement going on.
2nd 11 to the 24. Somebody probably called Dwayne Lane dumb, and then his teammates were like, "That's accurate," and then they just started pushing her. 2nd 11 at the 24-yard line for West. Kidd and Jennings bottom of the screen. They go down the middle of the field. West dumps it short. That pass is caught. That's another tight end out there, and a twisted ankle for Asante Dolman. I'm a little surprised at that. He may return. Neufeld, it didn't look like an ankle at all earlier.
No, it did not. It looked like he was holding his hamstring. Neufeld is a good non-star tight end.
3rd down, 8 for West at the 21. Back to pass, and look at that pocket. Alexander West dumps it off short. Nobody was open. Dwayne Lane only got 3 yards. I can't believe Alexander West just didn't take off and use Lane as a blocker. It's going to end up being 4th down.
But you know what? What was smart about that, besides the fact that he probably could have taken off, was the fact he didn't try to force it deep. He said, okay, we'll just dump it off. Let's get our points, get out of here, because this is going to be one of those kind of games where points are going to be precious. Get them when you can.
Good point. 35-yard field goal attempt coming here for Tallahassee. First field goal attempt of the game. And the Pride from 35 yards out. Snap is a little rough, but the kick is good. With 8:39 to go in the first half, Tallahassee regains the lead, 10-7.
Conway said, yeah, baby. I'm not walking back home.
You know, I've been very proud of you today, Greg. It is 8:39 to go in the second quarter, and you have not sent anyone to walk home.
No. I mean, this has been an ideal game, man. I could not be happier. Everybody is really doing their job. I mean, with the few little mishaps, but they weren't game breakers. So yeah, this has been an ideal game. Both teams are playing great. The owners and the coordinators, they have done an outstanding job in getting these two teams ready. And did I mention this? These are some good-looking uniforms.
Go ahead.
I heard crickets.
Well, I was letting it all sink in. I'm sorry. I should have said something. You're right. That was bad communication on my part. No, I think you're absolutely right on the head. I mean, playmakers making plays, and that's what you expect out of these two teams. Garcia hands it off to Isaac Montoya, and Montoya picks up 5. And Montoya got a touchdown following his opening fumbles. Got 15 yards on 5 carries, and you know, you gotta. It's good to see Montoya sort of bounce back a little bit, because when you cough the ball up on the very first play of the game at home in the semifinals, sometimes that's hard to come back from.
Montoya kind of puts you to sleep too, like he's not going to do anything, and then boom, next thing you know, he's breaking off a 7 or 8 yarder on you.
3 receivers, 2 to the left side, back to pass Daniel Garcia. Garcia's in trouble, avoided a Taylor sack, swings it outside, that pass is knocked away. Beautiful job by Tallahassee to stay true defensively. These two teams don't like each other. We've seen a lot of smack talk out there today.
Oh yeah, there's no love lost here. And that's what happens with rivalries over the course of time.
And you know what's interesting? We had, the Knights and the Dragons were a dedicated rivalry coming into the season. They played last week. And these two teams were dedicated rivals at the beginning of the season. Played twice. They wanted to go head-to-head. Garcia deep ball. Net quick, wide open. Inside the 30. Down to the 20. It's a foot race. And nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Santa Fe!
Oh, my goodness. I told you, they need to get quick involved in this offense, and looks like he thinks he's Jerry Rice today.
And that fade to the outside against the perfect defense. Sometimes we talked about it before. Sometimes O'Neal nearly got him. Sometimes you run that play and it works to perfection. Sometimes that play can be the death of you, but Garcia had his connection there.
I think they caught Tallahassee in the right defense, which was a cover 2, and the safety just couldn't get over there in time. And plus, Nick T. Quick now, he's no chump. He's not a slow roaster. He's got a little speed on him.
Nick T. Quick, 6 touchdowns in the regular season, 807 yards, averaging 100 yards a game. Not bad for the second receiver in this offense, and some would argue the third, because Ulysses Mora is so effective.
Just me personally, I would list him third, but I mean, today he needs to be second, if not first, in order for Santa Fe to pull this game out.
So 7:48 to go in the first half. More excitement.
Yeah, man, I'm loving this game so far. These guys have just come out here and they've brought it. I mean, it's entertaining. I knew, or at least I felt, we wouldn't see a blowout today.
There's a lot of people missing this first half too. Who knows?
Well, shame on them. Too bad, so sad. We're having a good time.
First down and 10 for Tallahassee. 7:44 to go in the first quarter. We hope you all are too. The SFL semifinals on Twitch continue Monday, 5:15 p.m. Central, 6:15 p.m. Eastern. And the DC Dragons invade Louisville for the second time this season, and will try to top the Wolfpack for the first time for a spot in the title game, as Jordan Jennings makes a catch backwards. A 6-yard completion, now 6 grabs, his first of the second quarter.
Florida graduate Jordan Jennings, when he was at Florida, he met a girl there, and they were engaged. Everything was going great, and then tragically, she passed away by a car accident.
2nd and 4, handoff to Dwayne Lane. That was touching, Greg. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he doesn't really talk about it very much.
You said that was Jennings?
Yes. When he was at the University of Florida.
Oh, he's taking out his frustrations on the Gorillas today.
Oh yeah.
And it's coming back. Golly, worst thing in the world. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. Second and 7 at the 42-yard line. Tallahassee back to pass. West steps away. Now he takes off. Oh, West got plowed. Big hit. And it's 3rd down and 2, and West paid for that one.
And that may be a reason he doesn't take off and run any more than he does. That was a hard hit. Who was that? That was number 57. Don't have anything on him.
3rd down, 2. And off to Lane on 3rd down, and he's stopped in the backfield. Coy safe. 4th down, Tallahassee, a big defensive stop for Santa Fe.
Coy's sake, not on my watch today, buddy. Does it look like the Gorillas are trying to make a move here before halftime? I mean, it looks like they've stepped it up. They've amped it up a bit.
I'm Coy safe. I squashed you like a grape. Right?
Okay.
I thought it was a great time to bring it back, no? Damn. From the 19.
I'd like to ask those in the out there in the listening audience to please forgive him. He know not what he does.
I do know what I do. I learned from the master. It was just one line. Come on. That's unfair. Black guy freestyles, and everyone's like, oh, wow, you know, he's trying. White guy freestyles, and everyone's like, man, shut up. That's not right. It's just, come on. 1st down at the 22 for Santa Fe. Garcia back to pass. Garcia going to air it out deep. That pass is incomplete. Looking for quick, much better coverage there that time. 2nd down.
Yeah, that was good coverage there. And my apologies. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I will say that.
I don't need your sympathy.
Oh, okay.
True Shot Caller 1 in the chat. Not a bad rhyme, Cam. Now that I'm whining about it. 2nd and 10 of the 22 after Garcia's incompletion. 5:07 left to go in the 1st half. Santa Fe 4-point lead. Back to pass. Garcia hit as he threw, and actually he goes down in a heat. Sack, a loss of 2 yards, the first of the day for Tallahassee. They're going to need more of that.
Yeah, the pressure up the middle, I don't know who got the sack, but the pressure was brought by Ebenezer Taylor. I mean, they get so much penetration up the middle.
3rd down, 12 at the 20. Back to pass, Garcia. Garcia fires down the field. The pass is caught at the 37. Beautiful throw, Nick T. Quick. He's got 99 yards and a touchdown in the 1st half. He is balling.
Nick T. Quick is bringing it today.
Perfect throw here.
Yeah,
Bingo.
boy, what did he do in their last game?
Nothing.
You're right, nothing. He only had 6 catches for 73 yards, no touchdowns, so he's bringing it today.
And most of that was in garbage time too. Back when they were down,
right,
trying to come back. So yeah, it was even lower production than that. Sidearm throw! Oh, what a pass! Garcia to Mora, 1st down to the Gorilla 47.
Mama, that was a nice catch. He laid out for that. I mean, have you ever seen with Dolman and with the Mora? Have you ever seen 2 tight ends this athletic?
There's not many. Tiberius Bovine is pretty agile in Oklahoma. He's a smaller guy, but as far as Garcia's going to go deep and again overthrow Juan Bosco, they're not on the same page. But as far as big guys who are also athletes who also just work it, they're the best that it gets.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen the like, and I'm just so enjoying it because to see a big man to be able to sprint with that much athletic ability and to be agile also.
That's the 2nd time we've seen Garcia overthrow an opponent or overthrow a receiver down the field, so something to keep an eye on here as we continue. Garcia back to pass. Going to go to Bosco. That pass on the sideline is incomplete. Bosco out of bounds, and Garcia and Bosco just can't seem to hook up right now. 3rd down.
No, but like I said, that's not gonna continue. And they've had their moments in other games as well.
Santa
to
Fe's
work.
Going to challenge.
Oh.
I thought initially it was out.
I did too.
It was on the far side. Let's take a look. Come right into your living room here.
Ooh. Did he have control?
That's tough. I don't think Coach Dawkins is going to be happy.
After review, the pass has been ruled complete.
That's a
The
completed
catch was made
pass.
prior to
Wow.
going out of bounds.
It was close though. It was definitely close. I was unsure as to whether he had control before he stepped out.
That's a huge call because now instead of 3rd and 10 outside of field goal range, Santa Fe 1st and 10 inside field goal range. Big play there for Juan Bosco to get the feet in.
Tallahassee needs to get those big boys going up the middle.
I'm so